Welcome to episode 121 of the OVW podcast, the original podcast of Ohio Valley Wrestling. My name is Jack Minogues.
I'm Brian Hines, and just to let you know, traffic on Leestown Road is total garbage.
It is terrible. I'm Brian Allen, and I completely agree with that statement.
Two out of two Brians on camera agree.
Yep.
I had to sneak through the Dollar General, the long parking lot there, and come about it from your neighborhood, Mr. Hines.
Mm-hmm.
And apparently I saved a lot of time.
Yeah, if you know how to get through on the side streets, it really will come in handy on a day like today.
That's nice.
And at Leestown Road is in Lexington for our international audience.
Yeah, that's where we are right now, is Lexington, Kentucky.
We also, Brian Allen, he introduced yourself, man.
He said his name.
Hello, I'm Brian
You did?
Allen. Yes, sir.
I don't think, did you really?
I
Yeah.
did.
I didn't hear you. I didn't hear you.
No, you're good. No, you're good.
I was thinking about how I used the excuse of Leestown Road traffic being really bad last week.
Yeah.
But that was not exactly why I was late. I'll just leave it at that.
We don't judge. You just whatever gets you through, sir.
Let's see, guys. This is usually the part where we update people on where they can see OVW. I think it's kind of been established through this show the last couple of weeks and our other show on the OVW Fan Zone. Mm-hmm. That's kind of clearing up as the year wraps up.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
and that's to be totally expected.
Yeah, totally natural.
Yeah. And I mean, honestly, I think it's kind of, OVW is interesting in that way because they kind of wrap up the touring thing. And one of the only places that I've ever seen that takes a couple weeks off in and around the holidays.
Yeah.
They make sure that they have content. They obviously they upload on YouTube. They have the live TV in Louisville and in Wisconsin. So there is stuff to watch. But I think it's very cool that they kind of acknowledge, like, hey, let's give it a break. This is a special time of year.
Yeah. They make time for friends and family.
But
OVW Wrestling with Seasons.
But that doesn't mean that there's not a lot of action before the end of the year. We have Thanksgiving Thunder coming up this Friday.
That's right.
Oh, yeah.
So they're running Thursday and Friday this week?
Correct.
Back-to-back, little back-to-back ski?
And then, what
Just
they do Friday will be shown on Thanksgiving evening.
Like Drake in 2015, going back-to-back, baby.
Yeah.
That's right. What a fun time that was.
That was real fun.
Brian and Hines and I love that we loved that ourselves, didn't we, Mr. Hines? Exactly.
I have no idea what you just said.
There was Meek Mill, a like C-grade rapper at the time, took shots at Drake, and Drake released like 3 diss tracks back to back on him.
Yeah.
Oh.
And this is before Drake, kind of shot his legitimacy, I would say.
Yeah, no,
I guess nobody will ever beat Drake in a rap battle, right?
No, that will never happen.
That'll anyone who could do that is not like us at all.
And
so.
let me say that back to back was mild compared to not like
us.
us.
Oh yeah, no, 100%. Yeah.
It seems like very shucksy compared to not like us,
which is crazy because at the time that was
thought it was. Is this a world tour or your girls tour? I don't think this is what she meant when she asked you to open up more.
Yeah.
Is like one of
That
the
was
all-time
crazy.
great diss lines. It really
was,
is,
man. We didn't think it'd be one up, man.
Yeah, and then Drake tried to strike a chord, and it was all over after that.
Oh no.
Anyway,
Rap.
you can get
Brian Rap.
you can get all of your tickets at OVWrestling.com.
This is going to be our coverage of 1370. I think we got past that, but I'm just as nude for
Yes.
it.
No,
Emanating live from legendary Hot Point Davis Arena on November 13th, 2025.
As long as I'm talking, I may as well say I'm your executive producer, Tiny Brian, and this is the OVW podcast, the original podcast of Ohio Valley Wrestling, and we will be right back.
Hey, folks. Brian Hines here.
I now never know who's going to do the ad. It's
I know,
so great.
that's the beauty of it. We love to keep you on your toes. This week's episode of OVW starts off with an aerial shot of KFC Yum Center.
Yum.
I'm not from Kentucky, but I've seen more concerts than I can remember. And a lot of them have come from Louisville. And at some point, I would like to tell those stories on Bluegrass Homefront, where you can get unique Kentucky stories.
I've been thinking about just taking it weekly, and if Victor's here, excellent, and if not, I'll do it by myself if need to and do a news rundown and just talk to whoever's here. Like, I'm thinking about maybe changing the format to make it a little easier so I don't have to like gather a couple of different stories and build those and find music and put it all together. Maybe we'll make it a little easier to just do this show, or we'll do another show. Who knows?
And
We got an hour.
That's part of the reason we wanted to spice up these ads, Tiny Brian. We're trying to get you a groundswell of momentum. Trying to start a grassroots campaign to bring back Bluegrass Homefront.
Exactly.
So yeah, pester us in the comments of OVW Podcast if you've heard these ads and you want to hear more Homefront. Let us know in those comments in the group. Get in the comments. I'm the one who sees them, so go look at them.
Do you want to see 3 possible concert stories that involve Kentucky?
I mean, not during this break, but yes, I'd love to hear those.
I can name off 3, and then we'll get back into things.
Okay.
Soul Asylum in Newport, Kentucky.
Nice.
Kiss puts the makeup back on in 1996 and does a show at Freedom Hall.
I did the Lexington show date of that same tour.
And also I saw the White Stripes at the Louisville Palace.
That's
Nice.
if you'd have told me the night you went to the show, I would have been a little amused by it. But now I know that's a cool band. I did not like White Stripes when they came out, but they've grown on me.
Why? Because they were good?
I mean, look, I was old. What do you want from me?
You're like my age now
Wait.
when White Stripes came out.
I'm your age of old. We're like 5 days apart, and I thought they slapped.
Well, okay, look, I had some mitigating circumstances. Maybe we'll talk about them on an episode
Maybe we
of
will.
Bluegrass Homefront. But like I said, I've come to appreciate them.
They're good. They're great. They're
Okay,
great.
yes,
They're
I like
fantastic.
them a lot. They're in my playlist.
One of the great bands of all time.
I think we are going to be friends.
Good.
A band that changed my life, like truly. My dad got a copy of that CD when I was in like 7th grade, Elephant, and I listened to it more than he did. That was like I took that away pretty much immediately. Hines, you know that. You know
Well, then
that.
we have just the person to talk to you about that White Stripes concert in Louisville, Kentucky on Bluegrass Homefront.
Don't take us back.
Now back to the OVW podcast, already in progress.
All right, guys. So Brandon Davis comes out at commentary. It's the first thing we see in the evening. You guys know that I listen to the show pretty fast, and everyone kind of sounds like themselves except for faster.
Yeah.
Brandon Davis fast sounds like what do they call it? Like the Atlantic accent from the 20s.
Okay.
Oh yes,
yeah,
he's
yeah,
got him
yeah,
in the he's got him in the high spot, and he's gonna throw him down to the top below.
I love that.
Yeah, I just thought that was pretty funny. What did you guys? Let's get into it. Icon Lee versus Elijah Eros. Fun little back and forth between these two guys.
Yeah. We don't see a whole lot of Elijah Eros, but we did this week. And let me tell you something, folks. He made it count. He looked amazing
Yeah,
out
He
there.
did. Yeah, he did.
Was he still barefoot? I forgot to notice.
Not this time.
No.
He dropped
Yeah.
that a while ago.
That him and the Reverend both that I've seen were barefoot in the ring at OVW since we've been doing this, and it just makes me uncomfortable.
I feel that.
I like
I couldn't do that.
No,
That's
I'm
just
just
me.
afraid somebody's gonna step on his foot,
That-
even
that-
accidentally.
Yeah, that fear is real.
Yeah.
All right, well, that's fair.
But
Brian Allen,
yeah, man.
Icon Lee expert over here. I'm gonna divert to you here.
Yeah, you know I love some Icon, man.
So you would call yourself a sheep?
You know if that's Icon FC, Icon Lee's
Yeah.
fan club. If that's the label we get,
Yeah,
I'm gonna have to take it. We're
The
sheep.
people he likes, he calls sheep.
Sheep,
The people
yeah.
he does not like, he calls peasants.
Peasants.
And I correct him every time and say it's not peasant, it's pleasant. Unpleasant.
Yeah, no, okay.
He does not like that.
Where's the buttons? Where's the?
The buttons, man. Yeah, Icon, man. For as good as he is on the mic, outside the ring, his character and everything, I think people sometimes forget how good he can be in the ring, man. That's all I was thinking about during this bout. And we throw in how good Elijah looked.
Yep.
We saw, and again, you know, kind of being newer, I'm seeing more of that praise y'all give that Rush division, like true like Rush division bouts.
Yeah.
Where you know it's high flying, quick, you know, smaller guys. It's not much so much a power thing, but it's just, you know, we're hooping out here. That's the way I put it. No, this was good though, and throwing in Brandon Davis to add in that story element going into Thanksgiving Thunder, and you know whatever we get tomorrow, that was definitely a good way to get the storytelling with good wrestling right in the middle too. So.
That's a good point, by the way. This is the first. I feel like this is the first true Rush Division match we've seen in a while since the Steven Steele run, and I'm glad that we're going to get back, or potentially, hopefully, get back to Rush Division business as usual.
Oh yeah.
And since this has always been such a theme of our coverage of the Steven Steele, Brandon Davis, Linda Kay stuff, Brandon Davis comes out, gentlemen, no hard feelings. Some things don't work out.
Yeah.
He's sharing the commentary desk with Linda Kay.
I noticed that. There
good.
was no mention of the previous storyline at all.
No, he's cool. He's moved past. He understands.
They moved on.
Yeah.
And
that's good.
And she's moved past her pretty legitimate anger at at his white knighting in her for her.
Yeah, that didn't go well.
No, don't white knight, boys.
No.
They had a good conversation. They had a good. I'm sure she took him aside. It didn't happen. And it was private.
Sure, as it should be.
Yeah.
In
Y'all wanna
wrestling,
see how this
because
ended?
everything is so
please.
private in wrestling.
Yeah.
It surely is. Let's see how this bout ended.
Yeah,
Okay.
please.
Elijah Eros manages to push Icon Lead to the back.
Love that mid
throwing
shoulder
himself
guard.
There was
around.
more
Yeah,
than
that's
once
cool.
I thought Eros had it.
That's cool.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Up until the very end. He had it until he didn't.
Look at that.
Yeah,
Just
nice.
Both these guys
Celebrated.
such good work both ways,
are
really.
so cut too.
They
These
are,
guys
man.
are so cut.
Oh, look, get the ref involved, a little eye poke. You got to love that.
Is
And
that
then-
Dallas?
Here.
Yeah, that's the ref with the good hair, Dallas
And
Edwards.
then Elijah selling that.
Mm-hmm.
What is this? It's kind of like it's like a snapmare, but he hits, instead of just pulling him all the way over, it's like he hits his chin on the shoulder and then pulls him over. Right?
Yeah, that looked good.
Yeah.
It was cool.
Absolutely.
It was cool. Icon
Great
League takes the
match.
victory. Icon League takes the victory. And then Icon, of course, has a confrontation with Brandon Davis after the match. They've got a match next week at Thanksgiving Thunder. Wrestling stuff.
Yeah.
About 2 of the evening, we have Leela Feist, returning Leela Feist, who is not... that
Leela
other
Hall.
co- Leela Hall.
She is
Who
not.
is
Leela
also
Hall.
a wrestler that is current in the women's division. We now have 2 Leelas spelled differently.
And we also see Noelle. And I kind of, when I was watching this match, this is something I used to say a lot. I haven't said in a while, but it clicked for me with Noelle. I'm like, Noelle's cool.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
the vision.
I'm
That's
like-
the vision, man. She is,
And
man. She's
then
just cool.
she lost to Leela, and I was like, oh, that's not what I expected, but I kind of liked it more because it finally clicked with me that she's cool, and I was like, oh, well, it's can't wait till she wrestles again. I want to see her do I want to see more of her. You know, the empathy is there in a way that it hasn't been.
Yeah, that's good, man.
And I love Leela's new presentation. I thought that the some new moves.
Yeah,
some
she
new
looked
stuff.
cool. She looked cool too.
Yeah,
She did.
Her
That is-
entrance music kind of reminds me of a Typo Negative.
I can see it.
Yeah. Okay, so it's not just me. Good.
What's the best typo negative record?
I think the only one that I had growing up, I can't. Bloody Kisses. I like
Yeah.
that one. Yeah.
To me, that's the
That's
Typo
the
Negative
Typo
album.
Negative.
You guys know that I hate covers in general. The cover of Summer Breeze
Yeah.
on
That
Bloody
is-
Kisses.
That makes it.
Second only to the Isley Brothers cover of Summer Breeze. The solo in the middle of that is stupid. It's unlike
I don't
anything
think
I've ever
heard
heard.
that.
I got turned on to it because a friend knew we liked the Summer Breeze typo Summer Breeze.
Yeah.
And we both liked the Isley Brothers, and then we were like, oh wait, the Isley Brothers took this. No more with Typo Negative having the best cover of this song.
I'll have to check that out.
Oh, dude, just wait for the guitar solo. Just wait till you get to that guitar solo.
Yeah.
It's insane, dude. It's so
Good
cool.
deal.
And they take like a 3-minute long song and make it like 8 minutes because it's
Yeah.
because it's a funk record, you know.
Y'all want to see how
nice.
this ended?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Please.
I thought both ladies looked good in this match. We hadn't seen Leela in a while,
Yeah.
but she has not lost a step.
No,
and-
whatever.
No, she's
Wherever-
gained a
Zero
couple
rust.
steps.
Yeah.
Wherever she's been, she's really, really, really.
Yeah.
She's been sitting
She's
under
come
the
back.
learning
Those-
tree,
yeah,
baby.
Those are the
She's come
questions I
back.
was asking because there's no rust.
Yeah, Leela's better for the journey wherever she's been. Look
Yeah.
at this.
Thanks,
Look
thanks.
at that.
Insane on both ladies' part. Insane strength from Leela there, but also just insane balance and
then
core
watch
strength
this.
from
Oh, yeah.
Noelle.
Love the little bow, but then, oh, look who's here.
And yeah, here we go.
Well,
So we kind of
wouldn't
cut
you
this up a
know?
little
Yeah.
bit.
And she can't get a word in
there's-
edgewise.
Yeah.
And here's actually the part where I kind of became the most empathetic for Noelle is because I kind of was like, when she got up and ran after, I was like, oh, I think she can do it. I was like,
Get
I think
in
she,
the
yeah,
walk,
like,
yeah,
I think. But that's not what happened. That's not what happens with Killikai.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
No.
What does happen with Killikai is GM Katie Gannon comes out, flanked by Jebediah Blackhawk, and basically tells Killer Kai, I'm going to cancel this match. Killer Kai gets a little physical.
You want to see it?
A little.
Oh, you
I have this with sound and color for you.
She shoves poor Jebediah into next week.
That you have at Thanksgiving Thunder, consider it canceled.
Yeah, I was a little scared here.
And Jeb tries to intervene. Legend of OVW just down on the canvas.
How you gonna treat my boy like that?
Really?
Don't
Yeah.
you dare cancel this match! I'm
There's
just
Freya.
as sick of her as you are. What? They want a women's championship match at Thanksgiving Thunder!
Yeah, we do.
You didn't get the line?
Yeah, we didn't.
No, I got to where it was, and then I continued listening and had forgotten from my first watch that they had to bleep her, and it is beeped in the actual.
No, it's not on someone who just watched it on YouTube
Yeah,
not 15
the
minutes
version
ago.
what went to TV was bleeped.
Okay.
Really?
Because I get
Okay.
the version
Yeah, I
that went to TV.
Okay.
Well, the line is, of course, do you guys know it? You guys
Yeah, I
remember?
know. Yeah, that's
Brian Allen hit me with it.
Do
The line that
Do-
Freya says.
I have to recite it all the way?
Yeah.
I don't,
I'll just give you a PG-13
Really,
warning when you're done.
the three important words, I guess, or the three. Yeah, what's the sentence?
There's
What's
a
the
B
sentence?
word dropped.
Yeah.
Which
I'm gonna
I don't
beat the
actually-
brakes off that
the-
bitch, is
the
what
bit-
she
There
said.
you go. Yeah, that was it. That was
Yeah,
it.
yeah, that's
I'm not
right.
bashful.
Yeah, no, thank you.
Yeah, I'm gonna beat the brakes off that bitch, is what she said, and which I was like, all right, for like,
Yeah, I was like,
all
oh,
right,
man, okay.
OVW.
I was like, oh, yeah.
And then I also couldn't help but think about like on like TV when they censor movies, like on Kill Bill, where he says my name is Buck and I like to F, but in the censored thing he says my name is Buck and I like to have fun. Freya would be like, I'm about to Better Business Bureau.
This
I
Betty.
TV censors are the best, man. What they come up with.
Yeah. No, great stuff from Freya. I think really the thing I guess that I'm interested in after seeing Katie Gannon this week though is where she lies, because I've stated this since kind of the beginning of the show. A heel's job is to make sure baby faces don't do cool things. That's it. That's what it all boils down to, honestly. And Freya wants to do the cool thing of beating up Killer Kai, and Katie Gannon doesn't want to allow her to do it, right? And I wonder, I guess it's kind of, at least that's definitely how the crowd took it. The crowd booed. But this is a different Katie Gannon than before, and I think a Katie Gannon that is like a lot more, for me, tending face.
Yeah.
I just do you guys, am I reading that wrong, or what do you
Not
guys
at all.
think?
I definitely feel like we're getting a kinder, gentler Katie Gannon.
I do, yeah.
There's no screeching. You guys mentioned there's no 2 martini lunch that had happened, apparently.
Yeah.
You know, we know Katie is she's a very smart performer.
She can
so
rock a
we're-
pantsuit, that's
Oh,
for
yeah.
sure.
And love to see Jebediah out here with her. I thought they made a great pair. And just a great moment. And I love that Kai let the match finish before she came out to beat up everybody.
Backstage, we see Dustin Jackson and Zachary D. Pittman III interact, and Dustin Jackson mentions something about his match later with Super Z, something along the lines of like, and if your friend has anything to say about it,
You can see me in the ring.
et cetera, et cetera. Our one main event. This hits the clock. We hit bell time at like 35 minutes in this, which is an insane amount of time for a main event in OVW.
Yeah.
And one that in the past we've always known when we get that amount of length, 25, 30 minutes amount of length, like it's gonna be rollicking. And no exception here with this match.
Yep.
For me, we were talking about this before we came in, intergender matches can kind of be weird. What's your experience with intergender matches? What do you guys think about intergender matches?
Let's set up the match and then maybe talk about it. I don't know that you've actually named the opponents.
Sure. Brian Hines, who are we watching in the match here?
On one side of the ring, we've got the Sin City Outlaws with Janie Hartman. On the other side, we've got Couples Therapy, the veteran Jack Vaughn, Donovan Cecil, with Therapist Larkin.
And Brian Allen, what do you think about intergender tag matches? What do you think about intergender matches? Mixed tags. I'm sorry. Josh Ashcraft was very adamant about that, and I like when things in wrestling are described correctly. Intergender matches, totally different thing. What do you think about mixed tag matches?
Yeah, man. So when you do a mixed tag match, it's you can really play with a few things here. Like say, you get a woman in the ring and you get a man in the ring. Both are the the legal individuals.
Right.
Things get interesting because it's like, oh, this is kind of a boundary. It's like, are you gonna have the man really take swings at the woman? Because there's certain ideas and thoughts about that. Sure. Sometimes they go through with it. And
we saw the Sin City Outlaws not bashful about it during this match.
Exactly. And so that's one element you can play with, like the whole from a storyline standpoint, kayfabe standpoint, the ethics of it, but also just getting the timing down from actually wrestling. We're putting on a show performance thing, seeing how they make that work, where certain spots is meant for a certain gender, whatever.
Right.
At the time,
Right.
It's cool to see how those logistics work in mixed tag matches like that, because there's a spot for everybody, and there definitely was in this one.
Heinz?
Man.
They had so much room for this match.
Yeah, they did. Yep.
And it was a great spotlight on the Sin City Outlaws. We've been talking about them a lot lately. Our biggest takeaway is they haven't really been getting the wins, but they've been putting in the work.
Yeah,
and they've been looking
absolutely.
good on camera. And to get a main event hour one spot against the tag team champs, congratulations, fellas.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it doesn't look as if this feud's going to go away anytime soon. It kind of looks as if these guys are going to be in each other's hair for a little bit.
They built it up good.
My thing with the mixed tag matches is that you can really, really break up the momentum of stuff. They can be a little clunky. They can be a little awkward.
Yeah.
The thing that I really liked about this match is that Janie refused to engage with Larkin. So you didn't have as big of an element as maybe momentum getting broken. When Larkin chases Janie underneath the thing and drags her out by the hair on the other end, I was like, that's the spot I wanted to see between these two tonight.
Yeah.
Luke Hartman, performance of a lifetime tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Not to say that Mad Dog Barton wasn't holding his own, but even commentary was really putting over how much Luke Hartman had gotten beat up, how much time he had spent in the ring during this match. And, man, he was really carrying it. He was really, really carrying it.
Yeah.
Getting picked up and thrown around and beat up by Jack Vaughn and Donovan Cecil is not easy.
It is not on my to-do list.
No, yeah.
Nor mine.
We were talking about New Year's resolutions before we went on camera, and that is not one of my New Year's resolutions. I do not want an eye poke from the veteran Jack Vaughn, and I certainly don't want Donovan Cecil to back me into a corner and go, shh, 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 and then chop me right in the chest like that, because that's got to sting.
I might let him do it. I've taken a couple chops. It would hurt for a while, but
Well, I mean, I would do it. It's not to say I would run from him or anything, but is it on my resolution list? No, it is not.
Probably not.
no, it would hurt. He'd probably knock me down. The other Trix has almost knocked me down,
Yeah.
and our man Cash Flow almost knocked me over the barrier at Davis Arena. So yeah, Donovan would probably drop me because he's a big dude. He's bigger than me.
Pick you up and drop you.
I mean, he could definitely. Which honestly, the idea of one of these super strong wrestlers picking me up has always sort of delighted me.
We're about to get into some real Freudian stuff.
But I would never do it because I'm afraid of her. Someone pulling a hammy or something and get injured and can't perform because I'm dumb and hey.
Also, on the subject of people who are incredibly entertaining at 2x speed, the Jack Vaughn and lovely Miss Larkin promo from earlier in the evening.
Yeah.
I advise everyone to watch that promo on double speed.
I think I caught some of that on the second watch. It was I see what you mean. I see exactly what you mean.
So yeah, our one main event, our tag team champions Donovan Cecil, Jack Vaughn with their therapist, lovely Miss Larkin, take home the victory here. I do you guys? Let's peek ahead. I'll spoil. I usually don't do this. Tiny Brian, you had the match card from Thanksgiving Thunder.
I am literally looking at it as we speak.
What are our tag team champions doing on that?
They are contending with Tony Evans and Drew Hernandez.
Okay.
Okay.
Really?
Yeah.
You want to see the end of this match? Or
Yeah, I'd love to.
I do.
See, we start with this is one of my favorite things. It's like the worm
In case
or the
we
spinneroonie.
haven't mentioned it, Donovan Cecil looks great these days.
Yeah.
He's slimmed down a lot, and he's really been putting in the work. I mean, think about it when we saw him the first time when he did that moonsault right in the end of summer of 2023.
Yeah.
Oh, here
was
we
it
come.
talking about
He's
it all
up.
the time?
Here
Bring it
comes
all
the
time.
lariat.
All right. Oh,
Boom.
that's a good sell there, man.
I'll go out on a limb. I'll do a little spoil ski for Thanksgiving Thunder and a prediction. Since the Outlaws let Drew Hernandez and Tony Evans take the victory. So they screw.
Hey, man. Okay.
Wow.
Yeah. I'll take.
okay.
I'll eat
Yeah.
that.
I can see that.
Yeah, I'll take that. I take that in a heartbeat. Let's talk about our non-title match here. About 4 of the evening, first match of the second hour. Brian Allen.
So we had a Dayami who's gotten some more showtime recently.
Yeah,
which has been
love to
really,
see it.
really good. We
Yeah,
love
glad
seeing
to have
her,
her
man.
back.
Versus a current champion, Freya the Slayer. And correct me if I'm wrong. Was this supposed to be Sophia Rose? Wasn't that right? On the card?
It
Last
was.
On
Yes.
this card. Okay. I knew I wasn't insane.
I'm literally
look
looking
at
at
you.
predictions review for for later tonight, and yes, it's listed as Naomi Sophia Rose.
Okay.
From earlier tonight.
Okay.
I got you. No.
No,
I
we're
was-
gonna use it later tonight. Anyway.
Had to make sure I wasn't tripping. Okay, so right off the bat, when you see anyone go against Freya, you kind of put in a little prayer for him. When you see any woman or any man going against them, you put in a
Yeah,
little
because
prayer.
she's wrestled dudes too. She's
Yeah.
very adamant about
Yeah.
that when we interviewed her that
Yeah,
time.
she gives 0 Fs.
Yes, she don't care about who she's facing, man. But Dayami, man, stood her ground here.
She did.
Made every use of that athleticism, speed, that swiftiness she had. She just fits the bill. Like when you see her coming with a mask and her attire, she fits that. She's just flying around doing her thing, and that's what you need against the Freya because you can't outpower her, so you gotta outsmart her, outspeed her, whatever it is. I liked it. This kind of ended how we've seen a lot of these women's matches go. We didn't get a finish here, of course, but from what we did see, I kind of wish we could see this again.
I can show you how the last few seconds of this match if you'd like to.
Sure, yeah. Since it was
And
a
then
shorter
and then
one.
and then our friend enters and we just
yeah. Heroes
we're
really scared.
getting so close to the finish.
Yeah, we were close, man.
We've seen this before, and Dayami had taken a whooping during this match.
Yeah.
Held her own though.
She
but I
did.
mean, Freya's on the warpath, right now, and she's hard to beat.
And angry
Hard to
from
beat.
earlier too.
Angry from earlier, yeah.
yeah, see we're this close. And she hits it,
Oh.
but then she sees
Throws her
she
away.
sees
Killakai.
Killakai.
Right.
Which is pretty much what we thought was going to happen.
Yeah. It's definitely a trend. She's always looming somewhere.
So I do have the next segment in its entirety,
Yes, you do, because of course.
if you'd like to take a look at it.
And I'm glad that you do.
Yeah. Let's take a look at it.
Baby doll, listen. Listen. I am so.
That is a tidy
I thought I
hat.
was trying to be inappropriate with you. I am so.
That's your takeaway
sorry,
from
all right?
this?
And
Thus far.
To try to make it up with you, all right? What is it? I got you something, all right? And listen, take 2 hands.
Let me
It's a little bit heavy. You got it? You got it at the bottom?
Yes.
All right.
Oh,
Yeah, see, it's got some weight to it.
let me see.
One of my favorite things is dumbasses that think they are smart.
We got a couple
Oh
of those
my
out there on the
God.
floor right now.
Yeah.
Well, I thought, you
I'm just sad she doesn't have a hand free to slap him.
Great melons. All right, they are looking fantastic.
Steven, I have bigger ones at home.
Oh, I bet you do, baby. I bet you do.
And I'm like, here, I have something for you to take these. Huh?
There it is.
Got him.
We're just gonna have one every
And you
week.
know what?
A slap
Tonight,
every week, please.
You're
Yep.
going to be in a match of my choosing. against an opponent that I will hand pick out. Got it?
Dumbass. Party of one.
Yeah.
I am so wait, let's
No,
wait a minute.
I don't need to see him rub his face on the damn thing.
You know,
Oh yeah, that one. That's crazy way to end this.
Yeah, that's a
man.
crazy. Like, yeah, that's.
That's crazy.
Oh, okay. Like, I'll just say my feelings on it like this. Like,
Yeah.
Katie Gannon, Melons, I get it. Like,
yeah.
Insert
like,
boob joke here.
Yeah, like we.
Somewhere Jerry the King Lawler is very happy.
Yeah.
Yeah, he is.
I mean, we just. It doesn't have to be every week with this. You know that, and that's kind of, I guess, would be my thing with it. Is like there's a point of diminishing returns on jokes like this because the joke is obvious. You know, like this is like Porky's. Not even Porky's. This is like Porky's 2.
Oh no.
So I don't know. It's fun. People like it. If people like it, then that's all that matters. Wrestling's supposed to be a buffet.
I thought it was funny.
They can't all be, you know, Arrested Development or something. It can't all be, you know, dumb stuff that I like. It can be dumb stuff that other people like too.
No, yeah.
Well, that's very generous of you. Thank you.
So I think that this is the most interesting thing that happened all evening. The Cal Hero promo.
Oh man, yeah.
Yeah.
You want a taste of it?
How much of it do you have?
I don't have it all.
Okay.
It's
Good.
9 minutes. No. It would be the whole podcast.
Right.
Yeah,
Well,
But I have like 30 seconds. I if it's and so
Okay.
actually I just have the important part.
Well, Dustin, you've got it. Congratulations. Because at Thanksgiving Thunder, I am defending my OVW Heavyweight Championship against you, and I will proudly take the blame and the responsibility for kicking your ass and standing over you with this championship and still.
He said a swear. That's 2.
You did, yeah.
So this promo kind of starts off, and it's very different from most Cal Hero promos.
Well, yeah.
The nepotism thing that's been going on for a while.
Yeah.
Those accusations and stuff like that. The thing that where for me it started to get a little personal was like I work out more than you.
That does sound.
He's airing out some stuff, man.
And then the Jamin Olavincia stuff, and I could see that being like, maybe we're getting a little bit more toward kayfabe, but maybe we're really not. And then the tag team title story, we were supposed to reclaim our tag team titles, but you got drunk. Your dad called me the night before and said you got drunk and punched a wall. I don't know about the timing of that necessarily. I don't know if that night happened before they were supposed to take their tag team titles back. I don't. I know that that's like a true story. I heard it out of Dustin Jackson's mouth on our podcast.
That was the one thing that I took away from this. That did happen because Dustin told us so.
Yeah.
So if you go to our YouTube channel at OVW Podcast, we have a whole playlist that is just the 65 or so interviews we've done, and Eastonville. Jack,
What are you trying to say?
I'm over here having a stroke.
Deduction.
Malachi, go get the.
Get him some water.
What I'm saying is
Or a pillow.
episode 69 is
I was
coming.
saying go get those things. Those
Yeah,
things.
The crash pads.
don't do any of that. Josh Ashcraft, interview 69 is coming. That's what I'm saying.
I think that one has got to be if we can do LOB.
Yeah.
Because we've got Josh a couple of times, and I'd love to have Josh down, but that LOB thing.
It's been kind of hanging out there for sure.
And I would really like to be able to coordinate that, even if we have to record some interviews that we don't put out
Right away?
right away.
Well, we still have a couple to play with, and maybe we could do a series, like if we can do internet for Cash, because he's still in Atlanta.
Yeah, I mean, I think
And
we'd end up doing internet
put it
for
together.
most of them, yeah. But I think that's I would like to circle that if possible. But in terms of the Dustin Jackson interview that's on that channel, on our YouTube page and in that playlist. I mean, he airs a lot. Dustin Jackson's a very, very easy to talk to, personable guy, and doesn't mind to get personal,
No.
at all.
At least not in that interview.
At least not in that interview. So, again, if this felt a little different of a Cal Hero promo, it's because, I think a lot of this was real. I think a lot of this was maybe personal animosity or these guys are friends. They are competitors. They do share a locker room. They I'm not saying they travel together necessarily, but they see each other in Wisconsin and all of that stuff. I know I've seen pictures of them working out together. I know these guys have a friendship. And this was just so much different than the Cal Hero promos of the past of you're a bully and I'm a good guy and I don't like bullying.
I fight for these people.
Yeah, this was real. This was a little bit more personal.
I like to blame the backwards trucker hat of truth.
Yeah.
Because I don't think we've ever seen him do a promo with a backwards hat on.
Yeah.
My other
trucker hat
takeaway
of
from
truth.
this was before he could even open his mouth, the crowd was chanting, "Thank you, Dustin."
Yeah, they
Dustin,
were.
yeah.
And
the
then
crowd
in the
was-
middle of it, he got hit with the old "This is boring."
Yeah, that one made my eyebrows.
I was really surprised to hear the crowd express those sentiments. But it is what it is. Crowd wants what they want.
And listen, I saw the video of these guys chanting "Thank you, Dustin," and "This is boring." I saw the video of it. I have a few guesses on why these guys might be a little mad at Cal Hero. Okay, I think it might be because he's a little younger, a little prettier, a little more athletic than they are.
Oh, you think it's a little jelly?
Yeah, I think that there's a little bit of jealousy going on. I'm just saying, some of these guys might not want to throw rocks. Anyway, about 5 of the evening. Cal Hero accepts the challenge. Cal Hero says, I'll give you a shot. I'll give you a shot. About 5 of the evening is Drew Hernandez versus Steven Steele. This is, of course, the match that Katie Gannon booked for Steven Steele after his little melons fiasco.
Man.
Try harder, Steven. Try harder.
Or don't try at all.
Or don't. Yeah.
I don't know how you could try less than the melons thing, if we're being honest. But
that was sort of my point.
Drew Hernandez, when Steven Steele got booked into this, I was like, oh, Steven Steele's taking this. He's going to worm his way out of this.
Really? You thought so?
Yeah, oh yeah, man. Wouldn't that just be the funniest thing ever? Wouldn't that be the Steven Steele we've seen?
It's on
that would
par,
be true to
for what
form,
we've seen.
yeah.
Yep, absolutely.
What did you think about this match, Brian Allen?
That was kind of the angle I was going at first. I was like, Steven has to, kind of what we've seen before. He finds a way. He steals one, right? Then when the Superiors came out, man, I was like, I think Katie really about to feed Drew Hernandez, Steven Steele, man.
Yeah, that's exactly what I thought.
Has anyone called them the Superiors before? Because that's all they should ever be called again.
I'm sure someone has.
Maybe someone's had to.
Because
I
love
like it
that.
though. I like it. Let's make it happen. The Superiors came out, and I was like, oh, Steven's about to get ate up, ain't he, man? And he did have some momentum swings here and there, but for the most part, I was like, Drew's kind of tearing it up here, man. Yeah. And we haven't seen that a lot with Steven Steele when he had the run with the championship, and now he's on this kind of. Maybe, I don't want to say he's trying to find himself. Maybe he is. I don't know. He's a guy
trying to find a couple of
He's
things.
trying to find something, man. So this was humbling, man. Even to watch as a fan, I was like, oh, maybe the early prediction that Steven's always going to find a way to steal a win, do it in his very seductive, charismatic way.
Yep.
That might be a little different now. That was my big takeaway from this.
I thought he looked pretty solid in this match.
He did that. That's why I was like the momentum. I was like, he's holding his own here. It's just when Drew's did get his in, I was like, man, he's getting them in.
That was like the deciding thing when Drew Hernandez hit.
Yeah,
he hit hard.
It was hard. Yeah, that's it. That's what
I thought
put it.
Steven did a solid job. It wasn't all about slinking away from everything and stealing one by hook or by crook. He actually did put in some effort, and there were times when I thought he was going to. I thought he was going to take this one. To be honest,
he does the rolling senton.
Man,
He's still not enough, but you're seeing Steven Steele can leave his feet. This maybe maybe the Rush division was the right place. No, I'm kidding.
I was impressed. He exceeded my expectations in this bout for sure.
It's nimble, man.
So, kind of tying into a prediction I made earlier, we've got Drew Hernandez and Tony Evans at Halloween Hell Night.
Mm-hmm.
This was a match to keep make Drew Hernandez look strong.
Mm-hmm.
Going in.
That kind of playing into the Sin City Outlaws screwing couples therapy. We could have new champions between Tony Evans and Drew Hernandez. That's kind of my thing because I kind of thought that Drew Hernandez was on his way to being the old jobberoni of this group.
That's fair, man.
It's a San Francisco treat.
Yeah, until he beat Steven Steele here.
Yeah.
To be 100% honest with you.
Helped him a lot.
New gear looks great.
Yep.
Yeah.
He doesn't look like
The Applebee's assistant manager anymore.
No.
No, he's getting relit.
You want to see this ending?
I want to see the ending, yeah.
Absolutely.
That way we can talk about what happens directly afterwards. Look at that, baby.
That was
Yeah,
nice.
let's go back to the top so you're ready for it. Boom.
Wonderful.
Yeah, I really thought he looked solid.
After that one, I was like, wait a minute now, hold on. Steven's
Look
here,
at him
man.
moving with a quickness, get you back in the ring, and goes with you. Look at that. Just the physicality.
going
Not a
for
whole
it.
lot of posturing and being full of himself until we get here. and then that's
And Roy is going crazy. Roy and Sherry are going crazy back there.
Yep.
And Steven still takes
There
his
you
shirt
go.
off.
Yoink.
Oh, man.
And yeah, he just gets finished.
there's that.
Yep. There's that, but we're not done with this segment yet.
Nope, and I have the best part of this next thing when you want to hear it, when you want to see it.
The De Niro sisters are back.
Ooh, yeah.
He's given them the business, and then one of the other sisters drops in.
Mm-hmm. The older.
Video call.
Yeah, taking video lessons from EC3.
And
Hey, she
well,
did
she's
way
not.
better.
Yeah, she's not a wrestler.
Yeah.
One thing I did notice in her video call was at the end she said, "Don't make me call oldest sister." I think.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So there's a,
That's a tease.
that's
folks.
Yeah.
yeah.
And I'm not going to say I don't know anything. I don't. But
That means he knows something. folks.
no, seriously. I've had some thoughts. I've heard some things. I don't know nothing, and if I did, I wouldn't tell you anyway. But
We know.
I'm interested to see what happens next.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
this is gonna be fun, whatever happens. But more importantly, we're getting a match. Jay finally comes out to confront Tommy Boy. Finally, is willing to get physical with Tommy Boy.
Good.
And
Put some Jerry Chance in there.
Let's
yeah.
look and listen, shall we?
All right, he did something. You want to fight me? You
I haven't-
actually want to fight me?
Back up, he
You're gonna
says.
get your wish.
But
At
watch this as he
Thanksgiving Thunder,
slinks to the
it's gonna be
outside.
me and
And he's like, there's like a point
you.
like
You
right
better
after
pack
this
a
where he's
lunch,
hiding
son.
behind the
It's
rope,
gonna
like
be
that's
the
gonna do
longest
anything.
night of your life. And I'm gonna whoop your ass.
There's
There he is,
another,
yeah.
our third swear word of the
Yeah,
night.
we're getting vulgar.
What what was I had something I wanted to say. Now I can't remember what it was. It probably wasn't that important.
The hiding behind the rope part was fun.
It was
I
pretty
noticed
funny.
That
It
was
pretty
funny.
So yeah, big times, big setup here for De Niro stuff.
Yeah.
Are the shoes still in here?
Yeah, they are. They're just kind of buried behind the picture.
Well,
and the,
we'll have that fixed for Fan Zone, which you just came from watching.
yeah,
so
welcome.
Welcome.
Man, now it's really gonna bother me. I felt like I was kind of cooking with that joke. And
I'm sorry.
I don't know, man.
Did I cut you off with the video?
No, yeah.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I'll take it as action.
Guys, let's talk about the final match of the evening. Brian Hines, take us away, please.
Final match of the evening. Main event. We've got newest, hottest heel, Dustin Jackson, versus the savior of your local neighborhood, Super C, accompanied by Percival Goodington the 13th.
I'm gonna say it. I've been a Dustin Jackson fan for a long time. Dustin Jackson's cool. I love heel Dustin Jackson. It's I think it was very necessary. I think it was a long time coming, and I didn't want to be the guy come on here and criticize one of my favorite wrestlers in the time that I've been watching and covering OVW. But Dustin Jackson, a little bit of a paint of coat here, very, very necessary. And then we're not out of the woods yet in terms of Dustin Jackson's his overall package changing, right? We do see a nice little match here between Dustin Jackson and Super Z. I think it's a foregone conclusion, though, as Dustin Jackson is heading toward the OVW heavyweight title bout.
Super Z had an awful night.
Yeah, Super Z had an awful night.
As you would expect.
Dustin Jackson wrenching in the finisher, the armbar on after the bell is rang. Then PG-13 tries to get involved, and PG-13 he can have some too. And then Anthony Toatelli comes out, and everyone's like, "Oh, Anthony Toatelli, finally somebody come out here, stop this madness."
I do have the full video on this.
Yeah, let's see it. Let's see it.
So
And
we
I'm
didn't get to it last week, but this was my big question when we saw how things were going with Dustin Jackson.
And I'm actually going to turn up the volume just so you can hear the crowd through this part as well.
Super Z getting racked.
That was intense.
Is that the proper term?
That is.
Boom.
It is this episode. Yeah, I've heard people say that.
Wait, DJ hooking in an arm.
That is just a.
He was out already. He's tapping.
Yeah,
So then we'll cut forward. Here he is with Percival.
yeah,
Now you have a taste.
yeah, baby. That's what I'm talking about.
Boom. And we'll cut ahead to this. Boom. Cleaning house. Hear the yes.
Yeah.
What in the hell have we just seen here tonight?
Yeah, Dustin Jackson's cool. Anthony Toatelli's cool.
Yeah, they are.
These guys are cool. I like them.
Have you seen that meme on the internet where they're talking about people you may know on Facebook, but people you may know because you also hate the same person? And it's Samuel L. Jackson, and he's like, I hate that MF too. That's kind of how I felt about Anthony Toatelli coming out. It's like, yep, you're pissed about everything. Guess what? So am I. Let's just burn the whole place down.
Yeah.
Man, that's
No.
the way.
It's, and, you know, the Tony Evans thing, that's a little Hill Factory. You know, that's a little Hill Group. We got the trifecta, that's a little Hill Group. Like, this could be, as OVW likes to do, this could be the start of, like, the Hill Group, right?
Super group.
Yeah. Not necessarily joining all of those people together by any stretch of the imagination, but I could see Anthony Toatelli and Dustin Jackson being the type of heels who just like, oh no, you want some of the riches? You come join us too.
Just
Like you
recruiting,
know, a la the Revolution, a la the Legacy of Brutality, a la the New World Order. Like they've got that kind of cool outsider, pardon the pun, energy to them.
Interesting.
Yeah.
For me at least.
No,
The crowd certainly seems. We haven't heard the crowd react this way since the Revolution.
Bingo.
Notice I even
yeah,
put the
we need
Revolution sign out on our table this week.
Oh, and I'm
And,
surprised we've said it this much without Malachi hitting that little button back there.
Shut it.
Oh, we don't dance no more, but Malachi, you can hit it. I'd
Malachi's
like to
missed
hear it,
that
just for old
theme.
time's sake.
I missed
Can
that
we
thing
just hear
so
it?
much.
So you hit it, and now quit it.
No, leave it on, Malachi. We're going off to it. Thank you guys so much for listening to this week's episode of the OVW podcast. Thank you, Ohio Valley Wrestling, for providing the clips. My name is Jack Minogues,
I'm Brian Hines.
I'm Brian Allen.
and we will see you next week.